Hello everyone, it's Clay Jenkinson. I'm out listening to America. I'm actually in a motel room in Missoula, Montana today. We just came off our 10-day annual Lewis and Clark Cultural Tour. We meet in Fort Benton at the Grand Union Hotel. We go down the Missouri, just about 42 miles. It's not that long, but it's 3 glorious days through the White Cliff section, including the famous Carl Bodmer watercolor painting of the stone gates. We come out of there, go back to Fort Benton to clean up. We listen to our favorite musical group, the Lucky Valentines, Sean and Jamie. Then we came over to Missoula and went up on the Lolo Trail here in Idaho. That's the Wendover Death March. It was tough this year, although the trail had been cleared of trees. And then we spent a couple of nights up there going to actual sites on the Lewis and Clark Trail, including the Smoking Place and the Sinkhole and so on. And then we came back down Sherman Peak Trail to the Luxor River, and then spent last night just kind of regrouping. Today everyone dispersed. Now they're off to their homes all over the country. It was one of the best cultural tours I've ever had the chance to do. Everyone was in great spirits. There was no whining. We have a no whining rule, but there was no even behind the scenes whining. And now here I am. So I'm in Missoula. I'm going to go tomorrow to 3 places in the next 2 days. One is Lemhi Pass here, which is where Lewis actually bestrode, or at least one of his men did, the creeklet that becomes the Beaverhead, that becomes the Jefferson, that becomes the Missouri River. This was his understanding of the source of the Missouri River. It certainly is a source. And then there's this one, Upper Red Rock Lakes, Hell Roaring Creek. This one is farther from the Gulf of Mexico, and people here have said this is the source. I've been there twice before. I'm going again. And then here around Twin Bridges, Lewis said for the first time, they started in St. Louis when the river is a mile or more wide. It wasn't until late July, early August of 1805 that he was able to walk across the Missouri River for the first time. Think of it. I'm going to do it. Probably going to drown, but that's all right. So all that in the next couple of days. And then I'll be making my way up towards the Clearwater, the Snake, and the Columbia River. So I'm exhausted. We're all exhausted. We had an incredible journey. You should consider coming on one of these 3 days canoeing in the White Cliff section of the Missouri. Scenes of visionary enchantment, said Meriwether Lewis. And then 3 days up on the Lolo Trail, the Nez Perce Trail, the trail to the Buffalo, and some of the most beautiful mountains in the United States. We had a flash flood. We had no mutinies. It was a perfect trip. And so now I have my gazetteer here, my Montana gazetteer, and I am heading to the source, or one of the sources of the Missouri River. We're glad you're along for the ride. We'll see you down the road. She sure